And welcome inside Larry Robinson Arena. Apologies for some of the technical issues we just had, but I believe we're now live. Once we get set to go here. Metcalfe Jets and the Vankleek Hill Cougars. This one already off to the start of the game. I was fixing out my technical issues. Just be one more moment and then we will be able to follow along live as I get everything set up here. Okay, there we go. Everything all set to go as the Cougars work out of their own zone and over the blue line. Working it in deep and a good save there by Champagne. Trying to fight it outside the line, and now it'll go back down behind the Jets net. And down into the corner to pick it out. Trying to fight it through to the middle. Can't quite get it there. Shot from the point just inside the circles. And that one goes up over the top of the net. Jets now working out of their own zone. Cutting through center, and they'll dump it in deep. Fighting for it behind the net now. And they'll try to fight it free in the corner. Easterbrook trying to fight in there for it. Bercier's in there with him for the Jets. And that one will spring free. It'll be held into the line there. Sent back in by Beard. It'll go back behind the net for Bercier. Bercier recently changed number from 26 to 21. And he can't quite find that one free as the Cougars are out. But they can't get it past center. The Jets will carry that one back into their own zone. They'll try to work it up the boards as they change. Now sent up the boards there, and it'll be tipped into the zone. Fighting for it behind the net now. Worked out by Mahoney. Left there for Campbell. And he'll try to chip that one out. Held into the line. We'll go back behind the net. Good keep of the line there by Johnston. And the Cougars will work it behind their own net. On the near side, on the far side board, sorry. Johnston chipping that one through to the front, stick to the corner by Tessier. We come just outside the line, and the Jets will go offside, so they'll have to tag back up as the Cougars take their time in the zone. Vankleek Hill making their second visit to Metcalfe here this season, as that one will go all the way down for icing. These two teams last played last Saturday. Vankleek Hill taking a 6-0 win in that one. Tessier getting the shutout in that game, so he'll get the start here for the Cougars. On the other end, it's Derek Champagne for the Jets. 3.5 minutes into this one, still scoreless as they'll try to win the draw back, but the Cougars are the ones who'll come out with the puck. Trying to work it in. Big hit there along the boards, and they'll work it out into the slot. Can't quite find the shot through, and so it'll skip outside the line. It'll be sent in, but off the forechecker Johnston, or the defender Johnston, and up into the roof and out of play. It'll be one back by the Cougars, and they'll send it in deep. It'll be on net, and so a good save there from Champagne, and he'll hang on to that one. Face off to the right of Champagne, 16:05 left in this first period, and the Cougars will win it back to the point. It'll be fought out by the Jets, though, and out they come. Cougars take the puck back, and they'll dump it in. Held in at the line there. It'll be a hand pass. And so that one will get whistled down and come outside the Jets line. Near side face-off here. It'll be Gagne in to take the draw against Lytle Blay, and Lytle Blay will win it back, but the Cougars will knock it into the zone. Lytle Blay takes that shot from the outside. Good save by Champagne, and the Jets will clear it down. Not enough for icing, so the Cougars will work back in their own zone. Saul knocks it down, but he can't pick it up. Can't get it there is Gertz, and they'll fight for it. Gagne can't hold it in, and so it'll come outside the line. Mellenhorst. He'll send it up the boards. Gertz can't hang on to it, and he'll have to go get it himself. Gertz behind his own net, gets that one across. Played back behind the net, Mellenhorst. He'll chip it up for Gertz, who has to go back behind his own goal line once again, and he'll send that one around. Bols chips that one out, and now he's away. Bryce Bols knocks that one in deep. Tessier out to play it. They'll chip it up the boards, and the Cougars can't quite find their way out, and now they will. And now out of the line of numbers. Working in. Bissonnette with a shot and a good blocker save by Champagne, up and out of play, and that one will bounce into the crowd. Good couple of minutes of play right away here. Lots of fast action so far. Jets playing 13 forwards, 5D, so one of them will have to drop back to the point as a shot there from Bissonnette just goes wide. It'll come all the way outside the line. Easterbrook, he'll chip it up the middle, trying to get it over the line there, or the Cougars, and it'll come all the way back into their own zone. Waiting behind their net, and they'll try to chip it around. It'll be stolen back by the Jets. Can't quite find it. And a shot just goes wide. That one will go all the way down the ice, but it'll be one out. And out in the front, they can't quite find its way. A good chance there to knock that one back out into the front by Bissonnette. And now the Cougars are trying to find their way back in the corner with it, and they'll work out. Or they'll give it away to the Jets, and they'll work out of their own zone with it. Across the line is Tokessy, leading the rush. Tokessy trying to go in deep for it. Just gets chipped around Johnston there. And so Vankleek Hill chips that one up off the glass and down. Not quite enough for icing. So they'll have to go get it. And that one will be sent up, and there will be a penalty on the play. Not sure who it's going to. It'll be to Vankleek Hill. And so the Jets will go on an early power play as Levesque goes off for 2 minutes or less. Now I'm bombarded by the mascot. Who's coming in to say hello. Cougars win the draw. It'll be not quite held into the line. Mellenhorst couldn't hold it in, and so he'll loop back to his own zone. Chips that one off the boards. Turned over, but the Jets will get it back. And now up they go. Allard, the captain, gets a big hit there, but Mellenhorst will hold the line on the far side. Mellenhorst across, walks in, takes the shot off the mask. Rebound is there. Couldn't quite find its way through. Now it will be played into the corner. Nobody home, so it'll go back behind the net. Trying to fight it free are a couple of Jets. And they'll just hold the line as Mellenhorst fell. That shot was way wide. Holding the line again of the Jets. And they'll keep it. Behind the net now. Trying to work it free back to the point goes to Mellenhorst. He'll work away from a check and he'll get it across. Down to the corner, out behind the net. That one just goes wide and it'll come outside the line. Back to get it to the Jets. Left there for Mellenhorst. Almost gave it away, but the Jets will work back out with it. Metcalfe over the line, takes the shot just wide of the net. Couldn't find the net there. Goes back to the point to Allard. He'll chip that one in behind for Curtis Johnston. He couldn't quite get a handle on it. Vankleek Hill can't get it out either. And now Mellenhorst with the dipsy doodle. He loses it, and the Cougars are away. In on a breakaway. Makes a move, and he scores! Breakaway goal there from Desjardins. And Vankleek Hill gets one short-handed. As there's still 33 seconds remaining on that penalty to Levesque. That'll be Desjardins' 19th of the season. The Cougars' leading scorer making the Jets pay on a bad turnover at the blue line and going all the way for the break. One back by the Jets, though, and so they'll circle in their own zone. That pass just couldn't find the target. Behind the net, Tokessy. He'll send that one up the boards. Curtis Johnston takes that one. He'll knock that into the middle. Drop back there by Franzese, and they'll get it back to the point. Back down into the corner. Johnston trying to find its way. Couldn't get it to Chatland. Chatland back to the point. One-timer there, blocked. And that puck will come back to the Jets zone. Racing for it as he came out of the box. And it'll go behind the Jets net. That one comes outside the line. They'll go back in, and they'll have to tag up offside. Sent up the boards. Can't quite find Johnston. Soul holds the line. Vankleek Hill has the puck back. Trying to fight it for the Jets, and then it'll go back down into their own corner. Beard sends that one up the boards. Tokessy sends that one up, and so it'll get sent into center ice. But the Cougars will send it back into the Jets zone. Had to be careful coming off a change. There was Byrne, and he'll send that one up. It's dumped in as a big hit there, and there's going to be another penalty coming on the play to Vankleek Hill. And the Jets are going to go back to the power play on a big check there for head contact, the referee says. We'll see how many go up on the board. As the Jets go back to the power play, hoping to avoid another shorthanded goal against, like they had just a minute ago. 2 minutes up on the board, so it'll be a minor penalty for head contact to Kelly. And the Jets win the draw. Trying to fight it free against the boards. It'll come back to the point now. Takes that shot through, gets blocked, so it'll go down to the corner. Up the sidewall. Walks into the slot, takes that shot, it just gets tipped up and out of play. It's tipped, so it'll stay inside the Vankleek Hill zone. Couple of good looks on the power play here for the Jets, just can't find a way through Tessier. As now the Cougars will win the draw. They'll go back into the corner. They're checked off the puck, but they will get it to the line, and they'll skip out. As they'll send it back. They'll get it into the middle, but Johnston will pick it up. Jack Johnston, headman pass all the way up for Gagne. Gagne takes a check, gets it to Johnston. He takes a check. Gagne takes the shot wide of the nets. That one's held in, but it'll get chipped up and out of play. Another face-off inside the Cougars zone. A good rush chance there, taking a couple of checks. Gagne just couldn't quite find that one on goal. It'll be one back to the point, and they can't quite hold the line, and so it'll come outside. Walking his own line there was Beard, and they'll get it up to Howell. Howell over the line, he'll dump it in. Into the corner to get his Franzese. He'll send that one in behind. Branchot. Back to the point. Back in by Beard. He'll try to get it put back to Beard. He'll hold the line. And Branchot will stay it in. Down to the corner. Into the middle. Just the one-timer missed there by Franzese. As now another headman pass will go out of the reach of the Vankleek player. So it'll go back for Champagne. And the Jets work out of their own zone. Makes a big hit at the blue line there, and now they're working out with it. Can't quite get it free, so they'll circle back. All the way across there by Beard. Chip through center ice. Franzese tips it, but the Cougars will knock it back out to center. Beard waits outside the line. He'll fire that one on goal, and it'll be dropped there by Tessier. That one gets sent down all the way for icing, and so we will have another whistle. We're going to have a As now video feed is finally back, sorry. Testing new things always comes with a big hit there by the Cougars. Shot through, gets blocked in front. The Cougars erupting in cheers after that massive check. That shot goes just high. It'll be knocked down in front. Working out with it now with the Cougars. Up the boards. Trying to tip it free. He'll get the puck back. Working in. Takes that shot. Just goes wide of the net. It'll come back around the near side. Johnston trying to fight it free. Brenzé's in there as well. They get it past the Vankleek line, and they'll get it all the way down into their zone. Picked up there in the corner. Easterbrook trying to fight it free. It goes down behind the net, and they'll send it up the boards. Held into the line. That one fired through to the front of the net, and it's stick to the corner by Tessier. Back at the point, it'll come outside. Referee signaling for icing, and so that one will come right back into the Vankleek zone once again. For the Vankleek Hill Cougars. As the Jets win the draw, try to fire that one on goal. It'll go just wide. Gagne in the corner with it. He gets checked off of it. And Bols also loses the puck, and the Cougars are away. Out of their own line, chipping it ahead, trying to get it over the blue line, but they'll be knocked off the puck. That one goes up in the air. Fighting for it in there is Lytle Blais. He can't quite find it free. Now Saul gets it. So, goes behind the net. Or actually, Lytle Blais will go get it behind the net. And Gagne down defensively will pick it off, but it'll be turned back by the Cougars. That shot just goes wide of the net. Down in the corner, the Jets will finally clear it outside their own line. And a fall there from Levesque, but he's able to get up quickly enough to chip that up to Sol. That one goes high and into the Jets zone, and it'll be covered up by the goaltender Champagne, as now some animosity happening between these two teams. Face off inside the Metcalfe zone to the left of the goaltender Champagne. He'll be one back around behind. Byrne sends that one all the way around the zone, and Tokessy goes back to get it. He'll loop that towards one more time, and Johnston will chip that one all the way up through center. Can't get free as Branchot, and so they'll send it back into the zone once again. Sent up the boards there. Cougars will get on it. Levesque. He'll be knocked down by Branchot, though. And he fights that one over the line. Takes that shot from the outside, tipped off the glass. On the near side here, Johnston comes back to the point, held in there. And back behind the net to get it is Paquette. He'll send that one around. It's chipped, but it'll go into the bench as a big... Face off inside the zone will be won back by the Cougars, and they'll work out with it. Trying to get it free, but the Jets fight it back. Sandwich there, but it's given away in the shot. They'll chip that one up in the head. And now out over the line with speed. It'll be offside, though, and a penalty coming to Metcalfe, as that one did stay onside. So they were able to get the shot on goal, but it'll be a penalty coming to the Metcalfe Jets. There's another little extra shot there from Byrne. Have to see who's going to the box. It'll be a Vankleek Hill penalty. Rather, it's the captain. Interference is the call. And so the Jets go back onto their third power play of the game with 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Face off one back by the Jets. They'll get it back to the point. Across the top. Shot in. Good pad save. Rebound is there. It's loose, and they can't quite find it through. Now it'll get chipped out and down into the Jets zone. And they'll go back behind the net to get it. It'll be walked around by Mellenhorst. He works away from his man. And then over the center line. Chipped in there. But Bercier couldn't quite. As the Jets get a couple of good chances on goal there. They'll hold the line once again. Bercier trying to fight it free. He'll make a check down in the corner, trying to get that puck free. Vankleek Hill player is upended on top of the puck. They're still trying to fight it free as it comes out now for the Jets. Trying to get that one back to the front of the net. It'll get deflected. Bercier in the near side corner. Back to Mellenhorst. Mellenhorst takes that shot, missed the net off the glass high. Held in again, and it'll be chipped out by the Cougars. 30 seconds to go here in the power play for Metcalfe. And he'll be held into the line by Mellenhorst. He'll get it across. Slap shot there, pad save, and covered up by Tessier. That's a face-off will be won back by the Cougars. And they'll fight for it in the corner. That one squirts loose, and it'll get sent into the slot, but nobody home. Big hit along the boards there, but it'll go back behind the net. Chipped out high, and it'll loop out to center ice. Metcalfe defense. Beard sends it up. But he can't get it past Saul. Penalty is over, but the Jets are in. With numbers. Takes that shot, he scores! A fantastic goal, just sneaks one through. And this game is all tied up. Great shot there from Owen Chatland. And he gets the boys on the board. 1-1 with 1:49 left in this first period. Very exciting. Now that one will come. It'll be sent back in. Takes the shot from the outside there, and that one will just get deflected up into the corner. Good save by Champagne. And the Jets will send it up. Gertz trying to chip it free. Can't quite find Bols. And the Cougars will go back behind the net. Gagne working free with it. Trying to avoid a big chick there, but he takes that. And he knocks it around the boards. Held into the line. And that shot goes just wide of the net. Looking for a deflection in front, couldn't find it. That one sent up high, but it'll be into the netting and out of play. Face off to the left of Tessier with 47 seconds to go here in this one. As the Cougars will win the draw back, and they'll try to send it up, but it'll be deflected back behind their own nets. Whistle draws. It'll be a misconduct, or a unsportsmanlike conduct, rather. As it was Sweet on the Vankleek Hill bench, jawing away at the referee. The referee did not like that. And it'll be another power play here for the Metcalfe Jets. As now they'll have to send somebody else to the bench to make it 5-on-4. And the face-off won by the Jets. Back to the point and back down to Branchot. Branchot gets it through the front, tipped on, just blocked. And that one will split the D and go back out to center. 30 seconds to go in the period. Held into the line. And the Jets try to work out free with it. Don't have very many options. So they'll loop back and look for a fresh start. 20 seconds to go in the period as they walk up along the line. Howell trying to fight his way free. Gets it to the nets, but Tessier will cover up. There's now some pushing and shoving out in front of the Vankleek Hill bench. And now it's going to be a penalty to Branchot as he's getting escorted to the box. It'll be an elbowing penalty. And so the faceoff will come down to the Metcalfe zone with 15 seconds left. And it'll be 4-on-4. We're into the late stages of this period. As Vankleek Hill tries to get it free to the front, but he can't get it there, and he takes his man into the boards. The Cougars will send it down. It'll be an icing with 1.8 seconds left on the board. And so just enough time for one last face-off at 4-on-4 with 2 seconds left in this period. See if the Jets can get one more shot on goal here, but it'll be one back by the Cougars, and that'll kill off the first period of play. 1-1 the score here between the Vankleek Hill Cougars We'll be back in just a moment, as that'll do it here between the Metcalfe Jets and the Vankleek Hill Cougars. 1-1 after 1. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with your first period intermission. A pretty exciting back and forth first period of play. Lots of excitement happening between these two teams. Things bouncing back and forth. Both teams getting lots of good chances on goal. Metcalfe, a lot of zone time and a lot of possession time towards the end of that period. Really getting back into this game after that shorthanded goal from Desjardins. Owen Chatland getting his sixth goal of the season. Chatland, one of the later additions. I don't remember if he started with the team, but he's been a welcome addition to this Metcalfe Jets team. Took a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking. That was the shorthanded goal at 8:09. That was the penalty that was scored on Desjardins, picking it off and going in all alone on a breakaway and putting that one in. At 9:32, Kelly for the Vankleek Hill Cougars took a 2-minute penalty for head contact. Nothing came on that one for the 15:53. Another Vankleek Hill penalty, this time from Bissonnette. He took a 2 for interference. Just after that one expired at 18:11, that was Chatland's goal, assisted by Tokessy, and I believe that was Beard getting the other assist on that goal. And at 19:18, right down in the last minute of this period, Vankleek Hill took one penalty on the bench. It was Sweet, who was not even on the ice. He was jawing at the referee from the bench, put Metcalfe on the power play, but unfortunately at 19:45, it was Branchot getting a 2 minutes for the Metcalfe Jets to kill off on the penalty kill before they get back to 5-on-5 in the second period of play. Both goaltenders have played pretty well. Champagne and Tessier getting their fair share of action in this one. Higher quality saves. Of course, the one goal going in on either of them. Vankleek Hill out of their dressing room, still waiting on the Metcalfe Jets, but the Zamboni finishes its final pass, so we will see them soon enough. Metcalfe coming into this one looking for their second win of the season. They have a goal in this one. They did not on Saturday against Vankleek Hill. Tessier shut them out, 6 Hill Cougars, and they'll see if they can add some more to that. Zamboni finishes up its final pass. And we just wait the arrival of the Metcalfe Jets, as now here they come out of the dressing room. Both teams taking to the ice here to begin the second period of play. Vankleek Hill coming into this one about midway in the standings, looking for a few more wins to boost themselves up into the top half. The Cougars at 13-9, 1-2 sit currently 5th overall in the standings out of 10. Metcalfe at 125-1 at the bottom, but they've had a lot of work to do, and they've been doing much better in the last few games. Of course, the 6-0 shutout, but they've been able to fight back against teams even when they get on the back foot defensively. And so far in this one, they've come out fairly even. Defensive team. Getting more shots on goal on Tessier than they've given up for Champagne to have to make the save on. The Cougars definitely need the points here. They're only 1 point ahead of St. Isidore in the standings for 5th place, but Metcalfe looking to see if they can rain on their parade and steal their way higher in the standings later on in the season. As we're just about set for opening face-off, it'll be Simon Gagné. And on the Vankleek Hill side, it'll be the assistant captain, Saul, I believe. Or, sorry, Desjardins. And to take that draw. Referees have a quick meeting. As the face-off will be won by Vankleek Hill. And they'll get it back into their own zone. Working in with it, but they'll leave it behind. And Gagné couldn't find it through the puddle either. And so Vankleek Hill able to get it back into the Metcalfe zone. They'll be looped back around by the Jets, sorry. And they're able to get that one out of the zone. It'll actually be held in. Slap shot from the outside, just wide of the net. Comes back around to the top. Overskates it a little bit, but he'll walk in. Takes a shot and a great save there from Champagne. Had to be ready early and makes a couple of good saves right off the draw. Still 47 seconds of 4-on-4 here from Metcalfe. Of course. Face off one back by the Cougars, and Paquette will send it around, absorbs a check there from Bercier. Comes all the way back around the other side. Mahoney. He'll send that one on, tipped wide by Champagne. It'll get chipped outside the line there, and now racing after it as Saul trips, but he'll still get to the puck first, and so it'll go down for icing. That'll kill a few seconds off the 4-on-4. So 29 seconds remaining on that. 19-11 remaining in the second period. We're only 49 seconds into this one. Face-off will be won back by the Cougars, trying to fight it free as Alette, and he'll actually keep the puck and then move it back to the point. Chenier down to Paquette, into the middle. Couple of players fighting for it in there, and it'll come all the way down the ice. Another icing for the Metcalfe Jets, and so it'll go down to their own zone. It'll be one back by the Cougars. Give and go with the blue line. It'll get shot through. It just gets deflected wide into the corner. Back out to the point. Held in the line. Takes the shot wide of the net. Going for the rebound there, but it'll go chipped high and into the corner. And it was Collins going after it, but Cougars get the puck back. All the way across. Back to the top. Walks in. Takes that shot with Bissonnette. Rebound goes through. And a good save by Champagne. That puck just dribbled wide of the net. Sent back around. Working free. Get it back to the point. He'll send that one across the point, but there's nobody there to get that in, and so it'll get chipped out to center ice. Working over center now as both players are out of the box. Back to 5-on-5. That pass goes through to the middle, but it'll get bounced around and end up in the near side corner. Slap shot from the point to the red line, and Bissonnette will send that one in deep. Picked up at the line, and they'll send that one up to the blue. Picked off the stick there, and the Cougars try to work it back in, but it'll be knocked deep into the corner. Skyba going in for it. He can't quite fight it free, and now it'll come free. Back into the front, but it's knocked back into the corner. A couple of good chances here for the Cougars, as the Jets haven't been able to get out of their own zone, and they still can't get out of their own zone. It'll be sent around there, and they'll finally get it out into the slot, and a slap shot gets tipped wide. That one gets sent to the boards, and it'll go back down behind the Metcalfe net. Big hit there by Collins as they played it back through to the front of the net. And they finally get it outside the... And so that one will go into the corner. Branchot trying to find his way out front. And it goes into the mess of bodies. That one goes off of Johnson and bounces in on net. Tessier will knock it in. Pass it through to the front, but it gets deflected off the skates of the Metcalfe defense. And it'll be covered up by Champagne. Oh, what a fantastic chance that was for Andrew Franzese, looking for his 7th of the season. Actually, his 8th of the season. He has a team-leading 7. Looking to extend that lead at the top for the Jets. Just couldn't find the back of the net around Tessier. That shot comes in and almost hits the referee in the corner. Jets trying to fight it free. Can't quite get it there. It'll be reversed back around to the corner. Out into the slot. Couldn't quite get it there. And that one's now finally bounced around, and it'll be sent in deep, although not deep enough, and the Cougars get it back in. They can't quite get it past the blue line as they're knocked off of that. And so another game of tennis will be played, and it'll come out for the Jets. Chatland with a shot. That one just gets deflected wide. Rebound comes there. Chatland can't tip it on. Pinch there by Tokessy. He goes into the corner to get it. Knocks that one around. Curtis Johnston going for it. Knocks it into the corner. A good check there from Chatland. Johnston fighting for it. Chatland gets it free. Chatland into the front. Can't find it there for Franzese. Cougars able to take that puck and send it down. It'll go just wide of Champagne's net. And so it'll be an icing for the Cougars. Another good offensive zone shift for the Metcalfe Jets. Just unable to find a way through. A couple of great chances here This off to the left of Tessier. Come back to the point. Shot through there and a good save off that shot at the point from Mellenhorst. Can't quite hold the line, and now the Cougars are away. Desjardins. He's descended upon, but he scores! Working off the man, and Desjardins gets his second of the game. And the Cougars go back up with a 2-1 lead. An unfortunate pinch by Mellenhorst in the blue line. Couldn't hold it in. And Desjardins, with his 20th of the season, makes the Jets pay. Now it'll be won back by the Cougars. They'll try to get that out over center. And they'll dump it in. Back behind the net to get it, and they'll send it around. Can't quite find the man at the side. Good save there from Champagne. And they fight it free in the corner. Allard trying to fight it free. It'll come back to the point. It'll be sent back around by Mahoney. It'll come into the near side corner. Bouncing around, and the Jets trying to knock that one out. It'll come all the way across. Sent back around Bissonnette. And now trying to clear the line. And now finally they will get it out. As it's sent out. Mahoney in his own zone. It's knocked off the puck there. And it's good second poke for Mellenhorst. We'll get the puck back in Jets possession. Working free with it. Can't find that pass. And it'll be backhanded with one hand deep into the Metcalfe zone. Mellenhorst. Allard. Sends that one up just out of the stick. Out of the reach of Bercier. And so it's tipped off now. Bercier with a one-handed chance. Couldn't find its way through Tessier. A wonderful pick there. As Lytle Blais can't quite make its way down for it. And it'll be an icing for the Cougars. But a wonderful chance for Bercier in on the forecheck. Stole that pass. Knock move there into the middle. Trying to fight it free. Good shot there, just wide of the net. I think might have gotten a pad save on it there. As that one comes into the far side boards, it'll be chipped out to center ice. Well, they can't get it very far, and now they'll work it back into the Vankleek zone. That one's sent out for Lytle Blais, but he can't quite find it. That one goes out to center. Bols almost steals it away from the defender there, and now they've gone offside as Gagner shot that one in on goal. That puck gets chipped out high to center. Beard has it taken off of him. Into the middle! And it's saved there. Champagne somehow managed to hold on to that puck and keep that one from crossing the goal line. A weird play there as Champagne had to be sharp as that one bounced off a few bodies in front of him. But a good save for Derek Champagne. 13-12 to go. Still 2-1 for the Vankleek Hill Cougars as the Jets win it back in their own zone. Tokessy fighting for it along the boards. Good check there. Another good hit there in the corner as the Jets are trying to free it still. It'll come out into the middle, but Johnston will send it up. Picked off at the line, and Sweet will knock it back to his defense. Sent all the way across there, but it'll be Byrne who goes back for it. High off the boards. Now the Cougars are offside, so lots of time behind the net to play with it. Tessier sends that one up, just misses his target, and it'll go all the way down for an icing on the Metcalfe Jets. Couldn't quite find the guy he wanted to, so it'll go all the way down the other end of the ice. 12:33 remaining here in the second period. Working back, and now they'll hold it into the line, but they can't get the puck. Now over the line, working in with it, 2-on-2. Can't quite get the puck on his stick with La Liberté, and he'll send that one all the way across. And now Johnston dumps it in. He'll put that one down deep, but they can't quite hold the line, and so Tessier will have to retreat to his own zone, or Burns, sorry. Can't beat Lytle Blais to the puck, and he'll loop behind the net. Avoids a check there, takes one, but gets it back to the point. Slap shot, deflected wide and way up into the netting. Paquette with a good shot there, just deflected high by Jack Johnston. A great defensive play from the big man to knock that one up and out of play. Face off to the right of Derek Champagne. Will be one back by Vankleek Hill. That pass through the middle goes off of a large skate and into the corner. He'll chip that one ahead, but can't get it free. Into the middle, pass, rebound, and good save there. So that one goes in and a good check there. Comes through into the middle, and a good shot, but a good save from Derek Champagne. Another good stop for the 05 goalie. He's had to be sharp in the last few minutes. There's been a lot of chances on, but he's been good in the saves he's had to make. And he's kept the Jets in this one. Face off one back by the Cougars, and they'll send it in behind the net. Trying to get it along the boards. They can't get it free. Trying to get it on with Bissonnette, but he'll put that one way wide. Chipped around, can't get it out. Held into the line. Trying to get it free to the middle. Gets that shot off just high of the net. Comes around. They try to wrap it in, but he was there for it, and a good save, as now there's some words being exchanged out in front of the Metcalfe net. Another good save there from Derek Champagne. Faceoff will come in to his right. Whoops, sorry about that. Cougars win the draw, and they'll get it on goal, and a good stop there right off the draw from Champagne. Beard will chip it up the boards, and it'll be tipped out to center. Over the line now. Trying to fight it free, and takes a big hit. They can't get the puck. Down behind the net, and they'll try to chip it around, but it'll be held in. At the point. Takes that shot through, tipped on, but a good glove save from Tessier. That's some more pushing and shoving out in front of the net. It was Bercier again. But a good chance for the Jets on that shot from the point. Just couldn't find its way through. Face off to the left of Tessier. Will be one back by the Cougars. Check down in the corner there, and it'll be held into the line. And the Jets trying to fight it free. Tackle to the ice there was Bercier. And it'll be chipped out by the Cougars. It'll be sent up and into the zone by Collins as they try to fight that one free, and the Jets almost get the puck back. Now they will in the corner. Bercier takes another big check, but he hangs on to the puck. Still has the puck behind the line. He'll get it back to the point. That shot goes around behind the net. So they were trying to rim that around the boards. Back behind the net for Lalonde. He'll try to keep. Another good hit from Bercier, as that'll be knocked down the line by Collins. He'll hold it in momentarily, and he will still hold the line, although it'll finally get chipped out past him. So we'll send that one in. It'll go on net, and Champagne will cover against the forechecker guy. Couple of great chances again, and some more offensive zone time for the Metcalfe Jets. Just unable to find a way through, but they've really been getting back on the pressure and finding their way through the net. As that faceoff will be tied up and won forward by the Jets, although it'll get chipped back into the front of the net. It'll get sent out high and deep. Not quite enough for icing, so the Vankleek Hill will knock it off the glass. Sending that one into the zone. It'll come back to the point. Chipped on, but a good save there from Tessier. Face off to the left. The Vankleek Hill goalie. It'll come back to the point. Can't quite find it there. Bols takes the shot. He scores! What a shot from Bryce Bols! Rips that one up under the bar. And we're tied up again. Just puts the life back into this building with an absolute rip of a shot to tie this one up at 2s. Just over halfway into the frame. 9:07 left to go in this one. All tied up now. This faceoff comes back to center ice. It'll be one back by the Cougars, and they'll go back for Tessier. They'll leave it there for Mahoney. Trying to send it around. Can't quite get it to Skyba, but it'll be held in the line. Tessier jumping in for it. Brasheau sends it to the middle. Takes the shot and a good save there on a great chance from Tokessy. Saul sends it out, but it only gets to the line. Howell dumps that one in behind the net. Trying to chase after it now as that headman pass goes way out of the reach of Skyba. And so it'll go all the way down. Another great chance as it was Tokessy jumping in off the line to get through to the front of the net. One good chance just missed. Brasheau found him in front again. And he was just able to roof that over the top of the net. Couldn't find the top of the net. Under the bar. Face off one back by the Jets. It'll be held into the line momentarily, but it'll skip into their own bench. And so it'll actually stay inside the line. And it'll be to the right of Tessier. 8:36 to go. One back by the Cougars, and a backhand shot there from Johnston. There's now some words being exchanged out in front of the net once again. That faceoff was won forward by the Cougars. They picked the puck up and dropped it back. But the only player there to get it was Jack Johnston. Just couldn't find a way under the arm. And the Metcalfe Jets are really pushing now to find the equalizer. Outside linesman not happy with the way the players were lined up on the faceoff, so they'll try it again. That one won right into the slot. And a good decision not to pinch there from Tokessy, as now the Cougars are out. Working in, Lytle Blay skips off his stick. He gets it into the corner. Brasheau, pick it up for the Cougars. Lytle Blay trying to work free, he gets it ahead. Wasn't sure where it was, and now over the line. Trying to get that one to the middle. Saul skips off of his stick. It'll come back to Lytle Blay at the point. That one's chipped high off of Stanchion. It goes in beside there, and Metcalfe's going to get called for a penalty here, I believe. Chenier wanted one. But he's not going to get it, as actually it was Champagne that covered it up. Good job there by the goaltender to cover that puck up. Freeze that one for a whistle. 7:51 here to go. 2-2 in the second period of play. Oh, and one back forward by the Jets, and they'll dump that one in. Chatland just couldn't get over his own center ice line, though, and so it'll go down for an icing. They'll come right back and try it all again. Face-off won by the Jets, and they'll send it back behind their own net. Up the boards, send it in. It bounces back forward to the Jets. Dumped in by Franzese. He'll go behind the net to get it as he's working off the other number 15. As Lalonde will try to send it up the boards. He can't quite get it free. It'll finally get loose for the Cougars, and they'll be out. Lytle Blade will dump it in and go for a change. So it'll come back into the near side corner. Mellenhorst in fighting for it. He can't quite get it. He'll go back in for another check there, and it's all of his man. Behind the net, Franzese will send it around. Just skips off of Curtis Johnston's stick. That one goes off of Mellenhorst in front. And so the Jets will regain possession. Chatland dumps it in. Gonna go behind the net, skips over the goaltender's paddle. Into the slot, Johnston scores! Curtis Johnston bangs it home off the post. And the Jets have regained the lead, or taken the lead rather. It's 3-2 with 6:48 left. What a goal there. Curtis Johnston getting the boys back on the board. And Metcalfe absolutely elated right now. Things are going exactly the way they wanted them to. It's 3-2. Tied up off the draw. It'll come back outside the line, and they'll send it back around. Sent back in once again by Vankleek Hill. And so they'll have to go back. It'll be looped way high to center. Skips past Paquette. And so he'll have to go get it. Stripped off of him, though. Takes the shot, blocked. Rebound is there. Still trying to fight it. Loop their own hash marks. And they'll send that one out, but it'll be an icing. As they just dump that one out from their own zone. Metcalfe now has all the momentum in this game. The last 2 goals, the last, I'd say, half dozen shots. And another offense's own face-off off the icing as they win the draw back. But it'll be picked up by Bissonnette. Bissonnette working free with it. All the way down, but he'll chip it in on goal. And a good save there, as now some more pushing and shoving in the corner. Good stop there from Champagne on the near side, on the far side post. As Bissonnette with the speed trying to chip that one through, just couldn't quite find the back of the net past the goaltender. Face off tied up, and it'll be poked forward by the Jets. Bercier tries to find another forward with him as they try to chip that one through to the middle. It skips high off the glass, and it'll go down into the Metcalfe zone. Sent around now, avoids a hit, and they'll dump it out. It'll sent back in now, just past Collins, and Bissonnette's the first one on in the corner. He tries to get it around, but there's nobody there for him, and so they'll send it out. Bercier's going to be the first one on it. Ready is to take that check. I lost the camera there for a moment. And Bissonnette will end up back in his own zone with it. Working out with it now, Chenier. Over the line. Chenier takes Collins into the boards. But the Jets will come out with the puck. Chipped off the wall. Another big hit there. And they'll come back. The blue line there. It's head pass. Bissonnette takes that shot into the glove of Champagne. And he covers up. Great glove save there. Bissonnette breaking him with speed again. But Champagne just able to get a glove out and snag that puck out of the air. He's been solid for the Jets so far tonight. As the faceoff will come to the right. And now there's an issue with the ice. As the referee and the linesman both convening over this, as the mascot getting right into it with the Vankleek Hill players. As now the other referee has joined in the fun, and so ties his skate. Trying to see what's exactly going on down there. Must be a spot on the boards they don't like. Now they're going to go for a water bottle. Now the outside referee, the second referee talking the Metcalfe bench about something. And now he goes and talks to the Vankleek Hill bench about the same thing. So it might just be a warning, perhaps, to the two teams. As we're still awaiting what to do. And they're going to send the players to intermission early, as both teams now told to leave the ice. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen with 5 minutes to go in the second period of play. We're going to go to a second period mid-intermission of some kind. I am not entirely certain myself. But we're going to take a quick break here and come back in a few moments once I figure out what's going on exactly down here and we get set for the third period of play. welcome back here to Metcalfe. I hope you enjoyed the split-second decision to put on some music in the background. While it was just the graphics, we're all set to go for the second period of play. I've already said that once, but we have 5 minutes left to go still here from the second period. There's a hole in the ice, as now they are going out to fix the hole. They've done the Zamboniing. The ice is clear, but now we are just up to the rink crew finishing up the job and getting us settled in, as now they've finally made their way off. The Metcalfe players are ready to go. They're holding a 3-2 lead right now over the Vankleek Hill Cougars. As we get through to your second period summary. A few penalties, a few goals. Actually, no penalties on the board in that second period. Only 3 goals. The 2 for the Metcalfe Jets coming from Bryce Bols, his 3rd of the season, assisted by Gagne and Byrne. And then Curtis Johnston, his 1st of the season, receiving the puck in the dressing room between periods from Mellenhorst and Chatland. Chatland's 2nd point of the game. Vankleek Hill's goal came on the backs of Desjardins' 2nd of the game. Just coming there from Skyba and Paquette. That one came early and gave them a 2-1 lead. But we return the second period of play. 5:11 still to go in this one, so we're not done yet. And then I believe they'll just stay on the ice and finish out the 3rd period of play. So 25 straight minutes of hockey here. And a very exciting second half of this game. Still very close. Both goaltenders playing very well, Champagne and Tessier. Have to see which of these teams is going to come out of the rooms with a spark, ready to go out and work some more into this one. The Metcalfe dressing room definitely very animated and excited. They're ready to go. They're excited that they're up. They got to work here to keep this lead and stay ahead in this one. So since the faceoff was to the right of Derek Champagne, it will come back all the way into the Metcalfe zone. So coming out of the dressing rooms, we have an offensive zone faceoff. Interestingly enough, as the Zamboni doors still have not shut. We're still waiting on that. And the players are going back to their benches. Boy, just an absolutely wild sequence of events here. As now the rink crew is shutting the Zamboni doors. But the players have been sent back to their respective benches. And now all of the doors in the rink are closed. And I believe we can finally get this game underway. And no. The answer is the referees have a conference. They send Tessier back to his net. Champagne returns to his. At opposite ends of the rink. Crowd pumped up and ready to go for this 3rd period of play. Now, finally, O'Connor, the linesman, sends the players to the face-off dot. And I believe we are ready to play some hockey. Finally, here in Metcalfe, the return to the second period of play. It'll be Simon Gagne in to take the draw. For Metcalfe, it'll be Andy Lytle-Blay. For the Vankleek Hill Cougars, They're getting a hug from the mascot right before this game starts. And now we're back underway, and he kicks my tripod again. Metcalfe causing chaos here as over the line come the Cougars. And they'll won't be able to get it in deep. And the Jets will send it back out again. Jets picking up on the giveaway there. They couldn't quite find their way through to the front of the net. I couldn't find the word. Shot there from the point by Mellenhorst. Easily into the glove of Tessier, and he'll grab onto that one. A couple of good chances there, and that was Gertz and Bols jumping in, trying to take advantage of Saul giving the puck away. Just couldn't quite get it onto the net. And a good shot from Mellenhorst just arcs over the top of the net. That puck will be won back by the Cougars. Tipped there, but it'll be knocked back into the corner. That one will skip all the way out, around, down, and iced. 4.5 left to go here in the second period of play. Face off to the left of the Vankleek Hill goaltender Tessier. Or face off to the right, sorry, it'll be won back by Vankleek Hill. And a set play off the draw, and a breakaway. Good chance there, and a great stick save from Champagne. Another chance, another save from Champagne. Two huge saves from the Metcalfe goaltender to keep their team in it, as it was Skyba in on a breakaway. Another good chance there, and a paddle save from Champagne. Knocks that one up and out of play. Skyba slamming a stick on the ice. 3 huge saves for Derek Champagne. And the Jets staying up 3-2 in this one. 4:16 left. Vankleek Hill really pushing on that shift, just couldn't find their way through. Faceoff will be tied up along the draw and kicked to the corner by Frances. Skyba's checked there. And now behind the net to get it. They'll try to send that one to the front. It won't get there, and it'll go back to the point. And now trying to fight its way through to the front. They can't quite get it through. It's bouncing around out in front of the net. They just couldn't get it through to the front of the net. Desjardins tries to get that one through. That shot goes off the discarded stick in front. That one passed right through the middle, goes off the stick again. A big hit there from Lytle Blay. Sent Brachot into the boards hard. Still fighting it loose in the corner. Vankleek Hill has the puck back behind the goal line. It'll be sent, trying to send it around. They'll get the puck back, tipped on. A good save from Champagne. That one tried to get centered, and it'll be sent up and down the ice. It'll go on goal to Tessier, so no icing. Almost stolen away by Johnston. And now he'll try and get it back again, and they make a big hit. As the Jets will send that one in. No icing on the play. Tessier out to almost to get it, but he'll leave it there. Johnston over the top of Easterbrook, and Easterbrook's going to get a penalty on the play. A shot there, just off the rebound, and they put it in the net. Now they do, and they score. Dylan Tokessy on the delayed penalty. They couldn't find it through the first time. They put it around, and now a big shove there as Johnston goes to the ice. As Easterbrook sent him down. Big smile on his face for Johnston, and I would too. The Jets are up 4-2, and a goaltending change for the Vankleek Hill Cougars. Tessier comes out, and Fred Durocher goes into the net now for the Cougars as he ices up his crease, and the faceoff comes back to center. That discarded stick finally receiving some attention. And now we're ready to go, and Vankleek Hill starting to let the emotions show, slamming the bench doors. Metcalfe makes their lead 2. Vankleek Hill trying to clear the zone, held in there, into the slot, can't find its way through is Curtis Johnston. Vankleek Hill trying to get that puck out, now they'll finally get it through. Lytle Blay will reverse it ahead. Saul gets the puck ahead, gets a couple of moves. He gets to the middle. Lytle Blay fakes the shot, gets it across, and they couldn't put it in. Just couldn't get the trigger off there. And they'll go back to center ice. Knocked in there. Byrne loops it around. It'll be held in and sent to the middle, but it'll be poked ahead. Actually, it's missed. Saul cutting in, takes the shot, and it's stopped by Champagne. The bench and the crowd are up here in Metcalfe. Champagne with another big stop. And Vankleek Hill can't find a way to get going here and get one through. Couple of big shifts here for Metcalfe. They got off on the right foot right after that brief intermission. And they're right back on it. It was back to the point and a shot there from Bissonnette. It's deflected wide. It'll come back around. Paquette jumping in. Tries to get it through. It's off a skate. Now it'll be brought out by Mellenhorst. He'll send that one ahead, just out of the reach. But they'll go ahead. Trying to get it through to the front. Rebound is there, and they can't put it in. Beggs couldn't put it through. Great chance there is now the captain's away. Bissonnette can't quite get a handle on it, and it'll be poked away from him. Looping around the net. Backhanding it all the way through. Another shot there, another good save from Champagne. Wasn't sure he had it there. It fell down into his equipment. Another big stop for Derek Champagne. Great chance there for Beggs. Trying to fight his way through to the front. Connor Beggs just couldn't quite keep that puck on his stick. Jets will win the draw. Mellenhorst sends it all the way around. It'll skip past the blue line and come all the way down to the Vankleek end. Held there, and it'll be dumped in by Mellenhorst. Easterbrook takes a hit, loses the puck, but Lytle Blay will pick it up. He'll send that one all the way ahead. A diving play there by Bissonnette, just couldn't get to the puck. And so it'll come all the way down into the Metcalfe end of things, or into the Vankleek Hill end of things on that icing there from the Cougars. Minute 24 left in the second period of play. That one sent up and ahead. Into the skates of Beard. He can't quite get it. Sent across. Shot there, score! Bissonnette gets the Cougars back on the board. And a good 2-on-1 there. Just couldn't hang on to it was Beard. Lost it. And then the Cougars went back the other way, adding another one to the board. It's 4-3 now for the Metcalfe Jets. As now the faceoff drops, and it'll be back at center ice. Trying to fight its way through forward there are the Cougars, and they'll finally get it around. They'll get it in deep. Fighting for it along the boards. Can't get it free was McPherson, and now he will get it. McPherson cutting through. Can't get it in the middle. Shot there, and a good save. Squeezing it under the arms as McPherson and Skyba crash the front. Another good stop there from the Metcalfe goalie. Face off to the left of the Metcalfe net. It'll be one back by the Cougars. And they'll walk it across the line to the middle. Trying to walk in there. Mahoney couldn't find an angle. He'll walk to the corner. Trying to get it back through to the middle, but he can't find Bissonnette. Wasn't ready for it, and Desjardins will have to go back for it. Bissonnette working in over the line. He'll get it across. Back to point. Mahoney. Bissonnette. Tipped off of him, and Franzese will send it down. Metcalfe on the penalty kill. I missed that penalty, my apologies. So no icing, and now that's sent out to the front. Franzese with a good shot, and a blocker save by Durocher. That one sent all the way ahead, out of the reach of Skyba. And so on the power play, the Vankleek Hill Cougars ice the puck. A great forecheck there by Cedric Bisson. As he's able to cut in, take that puck, get that one across to the middle. And Franzese with a good shot on goal, a good blocker save. The goaltender Durocher. Face off one back to the side of Durocher's net, but on it is Howell. He can't quite get it out front to Gagne, although the Cougars can't get it past the Metcalfe blue line. And that will actually do it for the second period of play. The teams will return to their benches, and we'll wait a moment and get set for the third period of play. Still a minute 4 on the kill for the Metcalfe Jets. Good couple of chances on the power play for the Vankleek Hill Cougars. Can't find a way through Eric Champagne. And then 2 good chances short-handed for the Metcalfe Jets. As the Jets go to their bench for a little bit of quick instruction, it'll be Gagne and Lytle Blay out to take the draw to start this third period of play. As we go straight from the second to the third with no intermission. We had that 5 minutes ago. We don't get another one. Puck is dropped, and it'll be won back by the Cougars. So Will sends it back and gets it back himself. Working away from a forecheck there. And now he'll get it up the other side. Sweet. Over the line. He'll put that one in behind. Saul chasing after it. He'll loop around. Back to the point to Chenier. Back to Saul. Back down to Lytle Blay. He'll walk back out to the hash marks. Into the middle. Saul can't find a backhand through, and Howell will send that one off the Metcalfe bench and down the ice. Durocher, headman pass for Saul. He cuts around the forecheck. Loses the puck in his feet. Spin move. He'll get the puck back, though. Lytle Blay down, cutting through the middle, off the chest, and a good save by Derek Champagne. Good chance there for Vankleek Hill to try and get another one through. As I am joined back with my friend up at the top here. Good chance for Vankleek Hill. Short-handed. Or on the power play, my apologies. A little distracted by the giant bird up here beside me. Shot there from the other side. Stopped by Champagne. Rebound is loose, but they couldn't find a way through. That one will be sent up and down the ice by Metcalfe, and it'll go all the way down to Durocher. They'll send that one up, and now trying to work over the line. Power play ending, and it'll be sent out to center ice by Allard. Back to 5-on-5, and Paquette will send that one deep. Can't get it actually past the Metcalfe line, and it'll go off Mahoney. And into the Vankleek Hill zone. Sent up there. Lytle Blay with a lot of speed. Cutting through to the middle. Can't get the shot away cleanly. Desjardins got that pass right through the front. And on the other side, Bissonnette just couldn't find its way through. That one goes down to the corner. Desjardins working away from Beard. Another good check there from Beard. He gets that one in deep. It'll come back out to the point. Shot there, blocked. Desjardins in the corner. Knocks it behind the net. Can't quite get it with Skyba, and it'll come around to the near side corner. It'll get chipped behind the net. Back out into the front, but Allard chips to the right. That one high in the air. Lalonde keeps it in, but it'll be knocked ahead by Jack Johnston. It'll be won by Branchot. He'll get into the middle. Johnston can't fight his way free. He's tied up there, and Durocher will cover it up. And now Lalonde involved with Jack Johnston. Just couldn't quite get to that puck and knock that one free. A glorious chance there as Branchot jumping in, picked up that puck, beat out the icing, and knocked that one in front. And Jack Johnston just on the back door had his stick tied up and couldn't find his way through to the front. Face-off won back by the Cougars. Levesque trying to knock that one forward. Lytle Blay will end up with it behind his own net. Lytle Blay lost the puck. He'll get it back, and he'll get it up the wing. Trying to feed it up, but it can't get to Saul. And it'll be knocked down by Curtis Johnston, but Lytle Blay will send it in deep. Trying to pass that through to the middle. Franzese picks that off, and he'll go behind his own net with it. Chips that off the boards. Held into the line. Into the middle. Into the slot. Can't get his way free. Sweet was tied up in front. That one comes back to the point. Levesque can't hold the line that time. And it'll come outside. Saul gets that one ahead. Out of the reach of Sweet. And it'll go down for an icing. Vankleek Hill, a couple of good chances there. Just couldn't find their way through to the front. Metcalfe with a good defensive effort to keep them from the front of the net. And then they iced the puck on the clearing attempt, so it'll come down to the Vankleek Hill zone to the left of Fred Durocher. Pays off one back by Vankleek Hill. And they'll try to work it out. There's going to be a hooking penalty on the play. Saul into the middle, trying to fight his way free. Saul gets it, but it's touched up by Allard. And there's going to be a hooking penalty. It's It's going to be Bercier. He's arguing he was hooked. But he's going to be the one getting the penalty for hooking. Or, sorry, it's going to be Bisson going to the box. So Metcalfe going to the kill here. 17 minutes remaining in the third period. They're up by 1, and they'll have to kill off a 2-minute penalty. Desjardins and Gagne in to take the draw. Now the referee's happy with the way it was written out, so they'll drop the puck. It'll be kicked to the side, and Bissonnette will send it around behind the net. Back at the point, Levesque can't hold it in, and so they'll walk back outside once again. Or, sorry, Mahoney. Mahoney will take a loop with it, and he'll walk in himself. Looping behind the net, Mahoney. Circling around, he'll get it back to the point. That one's sent to the middle for Mahoney. Can't quite poke it away with Gagne, and it'll be sent in deep by Bissonnette. Paquette. Back around for Skyba. Up to the top, Bissonnette fakes the shot. Gets it to Skyba. He takes the shot. It's blocked. He gets his own rebound. That one's sent out to the point. Bissonnette with the shot. That one goes wide. They'll pick it up once again. And now Gagne will finally send it down the ice. Durocher out of his net to play it. And he'll send that one all the way up, but it'll be picked off. Allard couldn't get free with it. And it'll be picked off by Johnston. He'll stop up at the line, and he'll send that one in just wide of the goal. As Allard was knocked into the goaltender Durocher by Mahoney. Mahoney sends it up. It's picked off. Into the middle. Johnston, he's free. Johnston, he's picked off. He gets the puck again, shoots. Backhander just off the blocker of Durocher. A penalty coming to the Vankleek Hill Cougars. And Johnston having a few words for them, but it'll be Bissonnette going to the box. Johnston with a few words for Bissonnette. But the captain's going to be going to the box, and he'll make it 4-on-4 for 48 seconds. Bissonnette slamming that penalty box door. He is not a happy camper. Face off to the left of Fred Durocher. It'll be 4-on-4 for 48 seconds, and then a minute 12 of a power play for Metcalfe. Face off one back by the Jets. To the point. Tokessy takes the shot, blocked. It'll be knocked out and down, but it'll be an icing against Guy since they were 4-on-4. So an even strength dump down goes for an icing. It'll come back to the right of Durocher. Howell in to take the draw. He'll win it forward, and he'll go to get it. Knocked off him by Easterbrook, and they'll send it ahead. Saul over the line with speed. Saul trying to cut free. Tokessy knocks him off the puck. Gets all the way around. Chipped out to the middle, and now it's a race for the puck. Howell working against Easterbrook. Easterbrook will get there first, and he'll send it across. Chenier working free with it. Chenier over the line. He cuts in. Trying to cut free, but he can't get around Mellenhorst, who takes him into the boards hard. Saul takes the puck back. He gets it to Easterbrook. One-timer right into the glove. And a good save there. It's now a slash for Mellenhorst. And he's going to get sent off. Chop Chenier right in the back of the knee. And so for 3 seconds, it'll be a 4-on-3. And then it'll go back to 4-on-4 for a minute 12 before another Vankleek Hill power play as that penalty box door opens in a train here. As now puck is won, tied up off the draw. Gagne will fight out with it as now they're off the bench. Can't quite get that pass ahead though. At least it'll come back into their own zone. Vankleek Hill working back with it. They'll send it ahead. Desjardins working in. Cuts wide. Can't get free. Takes that shot. And it just goes wide of the net. Gagne trying to fight free with it. Skyba sends it in. Back into the front. Trying to get it out front. But it was blocked on the way through. Allard sends it ahead. Gagne trying to cut free. Takes the shot. Saved by Durocher. And he'll cover it up. A good chance there for the Jets. Just trying to get free was Gagne. And so that one will be won back by Vankleek Hill. They'll go back in their own zone to get it. 35 seconds remaining, a 4-on-4, but it's picked off by Allard. He'll go in deep for it. Tyler Allard takes a big hit, and he'll be knocked off the puck. Lalonde will send it around, and he'll drop it actually behind the net. That one gets sent all the way up and down, but another icing at 4-on-4 with 21 seconds left to go here on that 4-on-4. Still 4-3 for the Metcalfe Jets. The home team has the lead with a couple of late goals in the third period. And then one goal in the third from Tokessy to give them the lead. Bissonnette got the Cougars back on the board. But after that, it's been even. That one comes down. Champagne will send that one ahead. Gertz drops it back. Tokessy sends that one around for Beard. Or Byrne, sorry. I'll get the name right one of these times. Tokessy. Back for Byrne. Up the middle, tipped by Saul off the penalty box door. And Lytle Blay will have it. Works around Tokessy. Works around the net now. Gets it out front. Taken down in the corner. But it'll come back out in the front. And Tokessy will send it back. Puck headed to the red line. He'll send it across. Saul will send it in deep. And it'll rim all the way around. Desjardins the first one on it. He waits for players to get where he wants them to. And he'll send it down for Lytle Blay. Lytle Blay with a good move to get down. Into the slot. Picked off. And it'll be sent all the way down the ice. 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Metcalfe Jets. And that was a good dump there by Bisson. Waiting behind their net now, and that'll basically do it. The Vankleek Hill power play as they drop it back now. Back to 5-on-5. That one sent up ahead. But it'll be out of the reach, and now trying to find the head was Bols. And they couldn't get it to him. Working back now is Vankleek Hill. 3-on-3. Getting the shot from the outside. Stopped by Champagne. Desjardins trying to fight it free. Can't get it. But Easterbrook will get in there as well. Sorry, McPherson. That one goes through. It's off the skates of Collins, the forward playing D. It goes into his feet. And Champagne wisely jumps out and jumps on that puck. Another good stop from the Metcalfe keeper. 12.5 to go here in the third period of play. It'll be Franzese out to take the draw in his own zone. And he'll tie it up off the draw, but it'll be sent back to the point by the Cougars. Across the point for Easterbrook. He gets that one through, blocker to the corner by Champagne. Fighting for it now. They'll put it back into the corner. Sweet and Allard fighting for it. Franzese will knock it ahead, though. Just out of the reach of Curtis Johnston. It's held in by Easterbrook. He takes a shot, sticked away into the corner by Champagne. Good hit there along the boards. Allard getting that one free. And that one will get sent ahead. Bercier hitting through, gets that one, and he's sent into the goal! Checked hard and sent over the top of Durocher. As he had the defender flying in and ramming into Julien Bercier, as now he makes sure the goaltender is okay. Durocher down on the ice now for an extended period of time. He's still on the ice. We hope he's okay. But scary collision as Bercier sent into the goaltender. Referees having a conference as Durocher is now onto his knees with his helmet off, receiving attention from the medical staff of the Vankleek Hill Cougars. A great rush for Bercier, got that one free, backhanded it on. A great save from Durocher on the breakaway. And then had Bercier sent over the top of him as he crashed into the net in the post. A tough collision as his defenseman also went into him. Durocher talking it out with the trainer. Tessier looking on from the bench. Durocher seems to be pointing to his side. As a goaltender myself, I know that feeling and what it feels to crash into the post, as now he's received his helmet and he gets back to his feet, or onto one knee. And now they'll tell him to wait it out. He's moved up onto one knee, which is good. But it's hard to imagine him staying in the game. Coming in relief of Tessier as now he returns to his feet. And he will be helped off the ice. Tessier going to return to this game for the Vankleek Hill Cougars. Fred Durocher perfect in his 15 or so minutes of play. Hope he's okay, the veteran goaltender, the starter this season for the Vankleek Hill Cougars. 18 games he's started, 7-5-3 with a shutout and a .299 goals against average. So Tessier has to return to the other side of the bench to get his stick. And so he'll return to the crease. Faceoff comes outside the Vankleek Hill line. And it'll be won back by the Cougars as we return to the third period of play. That one checked there, and it'll come inside the line. Johnston will send it in deep. And that'll be sent around. Working out with it is Saul. He'll send that one all the way ahead. Getting the shot from the outside, just deflected wide. Couldn't get that one free to the front. At the point, Easterbrook sends it down in the corner. Look at it deeper for Easterbrook. He's behind the net. Out into the slot. Can't quite find Saul. And the Jets will chip that one up and out. Johnston working in there, trying to find his way free from Chenier. He can't find it. Chenier now with the puck. Poked off of him by Howell. And Johnston will send it through to the front. Just couldn't find it with Branchot. And that one will be sent into the Vankleek Hill bench, and then it'll stay inside the line. And now some pushing and shoving as Johnston takes a whack. The big body leads the Metcalfe Jets in penalty minutes. And he's an easy target to draw the ire of the other teams, as he's done so far in this game. 11:06 to go. Still in the third period. 4-3 is your score. Face off to the left of Tessier. Will be won back by the Cougars. Only as far as the point. It'll be tipped on by, or burned with the shot from the point. It'll be tipped on by Bols, but a good save from Tessier in his return to action. He gave up all 4 of Metcalfe's goals, so the Jets might be unfortunately excited to see him return. Bad circumstances as Durocher injured, has to leave to the bench, but see if Metcalfe can add some more on here. Faceoff is tied up, but it'll be sent back around behind their net. Lalonde sends it around. It'll be sent up. Desjardins trying to work free. There'll be a penalty on the play coming to Vankleek Hill. Or is it coming to Metcalfe? It's going to come to the Jets as Bols touches up. And there's going to be a holding penalty coming to Simon Gagné. No, to, yeah, it'll be to Tokessy. Dylan Tokessy heading off. 2 minutes for holding, as he tried to avoid the player coming off, or coming in on the rush, tried to knock him off the puck. They got more of the body than he would have liked. So it'll come around to the left of Champaign. 10:40 to go. Jets back on the penalty kill as faceoff is won. And out to the slot. Takes that shot. Fans on it is blocked. Johnston is away. He's going to backhand that one around Bissonnette. And Tessier out of his net to play it. He leaves it there, but it's picked off by Johnston. Into the slot. Shot. And it's just wide of the net. Francaise couldn't bury it again. What a chance for the Jets picking it off. Send that one ahead. Mahoney makes a move. Gets free. Working it over the blue line. Stops up at the lacrosse line. He'll get it back. Bissonnette fakes the one-timer. Fires that one through. Good blocker save by Champaign. Desjardins into the middle. It's held into the line there, but only actually can't get out. And now a shot from the point. Bissonnette just wired one over the top. Johnston hits that one, but it just goes off a shin pad. At the point. One-timer, Bissonnette, he scores! No, it's off the post. No, it's in! Champagne arguing. It went off the post behind him. Clearly heard the iron. And Bissonnette has tied this game up. As the fans voicing their displeasure. As they're checking it over now. I'm not sure that puck went in the net. I'm checking here on the broadcast. I'm not exactly certain that puck went in the net, but it's going to count as a goal up on the board. And the Vankleek Hill Cougars have tied this game. That one sent up and down. It'll be knocked down by the Cougars. It'll come back to the Vankleek line, or the Metcalfe line, sorry. Allard sends it ahead. Tipped in there. And it'll be sent high and out to center ice. Lead pass for La Liberté. He takes the shot, misses the net. Gagne takes a check. Hangs onto the puck, but not for long. Kelly has Allard all over him, and it'll get dumped into the zone. Gagne. He takes a hit from Kelly, and they'll send it out to center ice. That one will be sent through. Misses everyone, and it'll go down for an icing. Mikhail Bissonnette is second of the game and 23rd of the season. Ties this one up at fours. Just over halfway through the third period of play. Apologizes, that one's won back by the Cougars. And they'll put it back behind their own net. Saul working free with it. He'll send that one all the way up and ahead. It's a foot race now. It'll be one out by the Cougars, but it just made it over the line in time. And so it'll be an icing to the Vankleek Hill Cougars. Back all the way down to the zone once again. As the mascot has to make the jog from end to end. Lytle Blay and Bisson to take the draw. It'll be one. It'll actually be tied up. Trying to fight it free, and now finally Vankleek Hill will get over the line with it. Lytle Blay chipping it forward. Saul dumping it in. They'll go behind the net to change it. Byrne sends it around. Tokessy back to Byrne. Byrne sends that one all the way up ahead. It's tipped through. Couldn't quite get there was Beggs. And now he's fighting in against Levesque. Levesque looping around. It's held there by Bisson. And they'll send it back to the point. Slap shot. Tokessy shot. Pad save. Bisson with the puck. Or sorry, Beggs with the puck. He can't get it free. And now out are the Vankleek Hill Cougars. They'll dump that one in. Byrne sends that one up. It gets to Versier. He doesn't know where it went. That one will go offside, but it won't be touched up by the Cougars. Saul into the middle. Desjardins cutting free. Blocker save, and it's gloved and held by Champagne, keeping his team in the game here. As the Cougars pushing now after they got that late equalizer on the power play. Face off to the right of the Metcalfe goal. Will be won back by the Jets, and they'll try to chip that one out of the zone. Into the middle. Can't get it free, though. Picked off. Knocked around behind the net. Skyba trying to find that one back out in front. But it'll be jumped on by Champagne. Good cover there. And they'll take the draw in the defensive zone. One back by the Cougars. Bissonnette trying to get that one free to the net. He can't quite get there. Skyba back to the point. That shot gets blocked. And out to center with Bissonnette. Out of the reach of Johnston, so it'll be sent in. Knocked around off the boards. Skyba picks it up and he'll send it through to the middle. Stick to the corner by Champagne. That one's sent up and ahead. Johnston at his own blue line. He'll chip that one all the way ahead. Chatland into the middle. Can't get there for Howell. Sorry, that was Brashode. Can't get it there for Howell. It'll go around behind the net into the near side corner. Still fighting behind the net for it, and now Branchot is going to get a penalty. Metcalfe bench not happy about it. And Branchot is going to go to the box, or Howell, sorry, is going to go to the box. And with 7:03 to go, it's going to be tripping. And Vankleek Hill goes on the power play with a chance to take the lead. A big penalty kill upcoming for the Metcalfe Jets. They need to be able to kill this off and get some more shorthanded chances or more chances after this one. Try to find their way into the back end of this game. But a good chance here for the Cougars to take the lead back. Face-off will be won back to the point by the Cougars. Sent across. Easterbrook. Back to the middle. Shot through. Blockered into the corner. Good save by Champagne. Lytle Blay in the corner. Walking back to the point. He'll take that shot into the glove of Champagne. And a good glove save. Another good stop for the goaltender Champagne. Neither team opting to change, so it'll come back to the left. On the near side. Face off tied up in one by the Cougars. Saul sends it around deep. It'll be Mahoney or Mellenhorst that gets to it, sorry. And he'll send it all the way down the ice. Saul has to pick it up behind his net. He'll turn back around the forecheck. And he'll get it up. Working in now. Desjardins across to Saul. Toe drag shot out of the glove of Champagne, and he knocks it to the corner. Chenier leaves it there, and he'll get it back. Trying to get that one through to the front of the net, but it'll be sent down the ice by the Metcalfe Jets. Almost halfway through this penalty kill, as Saul waits behind his own net, and he'll leave it there. Out come Vankleek Hill with speed. Over the line, cutting to the middle. Bissonnette takes the shot off the iron, and out this time. Back across, Bissonnette takes that shot, and it's a save by Champagne. Back to the point to Easterbrook. He'll knock that one in deep. Back out to Bissonnette at the point. Fakes the shot. He'll get that one over. Skyba out of his reach. And Desjardins will knock it back to Easterbrook. Cutting in. He'll put it back for Desjardins. Desjardins behind the net. Looking for the lane. He's got two in this one already. Gets it across to the captain, Bissonnette. We'll put that one deep. Back to Desjardins. Takes that shot tipped wide and up into the netting and into the spectators along the glass. Some good puck movement as now Desjardins with a clear height difference trying to go after Jack Johnston. Johnston having no part of that. 5:20 left in this one. 17 seconds left on the Vankleek Hill power play. It'll come outside the Metcalfe end. All tied up at fours. It'll be won back by the Cougars. Mahoney. Picked off by Bercier, but Bissonnette will get there. Mikkel Bissonnette with speed over the line. Takes that shot, it's off the leg of Byrne. Behind the net, Bissonnette with it. He picks that off, and he'll go into the corner with it. Back out to the point. To even strength, that one's tipped on, but it's a good pad save. Champagne knocked that one to the corner without even knowing it. Bercier, or Bols, working ahead with it. It's stripped off of him, and Skyba's back with it. Working around Tokessy, around the net. Skyba trying to jam it in on the wraparound, but a good save by Champagne. Bols with a good reverse hit, and now he goes into the corner. He'll knock his man down. It comes back to Ouellette. A sliding block from Bercier. Skyba in the corner. He'll knock that one down, and he'll get the puck back. Skyba behind the net. Trying to get it to Bissonnette. It'll go past everyone. Bercier's out. It's into his feet, and he'll kick it forward. Bisson gets that one back. Skyba's the one on it, and it'll be a one-on-one. Working against Byrne. Takes a check there, but he gets the puck in the corner. Into the slot. Can't quite find it free. And a penalty called by the back referee. Bercier slamming his stick on the bench. And it's going to be a slashing call coming. As now Desjardins and Bols getting into it. As it'll be Tokessy going to the box once again. That one-handed slash. It would have been a clear breakaway for the Vankleek Hill Cougars. That's one of those penalties that you debate. Was it worth taking? But at the same time, only 4 minutes to go, and now you're down for 2 minutes. And there will be a misconduct coming to somebody on the play. I have to see who it is. Referee signaling with the hands on hips for a 10-minute misconduct. And I believe it's going to be Bercier, if I had to guess. And timeout called for the Vankleek Hill Cougars, as now we have to sort out what's going on. 4-4 with 4:11 left to go. Dylan Tokessy in the box, 2 minutes or less. And an unknown player on one of the two teams receiving a misconduct on the play. Very even and close game. Two players with 2 goals apiece on the Vankleek Hill side, Desjardins and Bissonnette, both with 2 goals. The 2 top scorers for Vankleek Hill, showing why they're at the tops there. And on the Metcalfe side, 4 goals from 4 different players. Owen Chatland got us started in the first. Bryce Bols with a snipe in the second. Curtis Johnston with his first of the season in the second period. And then Dylan Tokessy getting the Jets the 4-2 lead before Bissonnette's 2 got us back to a tied game. Face off to the right of the Metcalfe net. It'll be won back by Desjardins. At the point now, Desjardins back to the middle. Mahoney takes that shot. It's blocked. Gagne with a huge block to keep the Metcalfe Jets in it. Mahoney sends it up. Desjardins waiting, taking his time with it. He'll leave it there, almost picked off by Howell, but Bissonnette out with speed. Or sorry, Mahoney out with speed. No, it is Bissonnette. He'll take the shot. It'll right into the glove, and a little flip there from Champagne, showing off a little with the glove save. And a great stop on the captain, Bissonnette, to keep this one locked at 4s. 3:45 to go. Penalty killers changed, and they'll win the draw, but they can't get it out. Bissonnette holds the line, gets it back, all the way across. It's tipped, so it'll be out of the reach of Mahoney. He'll go into the corner to get it. And Mahoney stops up behind the Metcalfe net, sends it out into the slot, can't find its way free. It'll skip over the stick of Bissonnette and outside the line. Almost knocked down by Gagne, but it'll get to Desjardins. Desjardins back to the captain. A slap shot from outside the line, tipped wide. Bissonnette back in the corner to get it, but it'll loop all the way around to Desjardins. Down in. Getting it there for Skyba. Back to Desjardins. He'll take the shot. It's blocked. Rebound is through. It's also blocked as they're fighting for it out in front. It's going to be a penalty going to Paquette. And now an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for Paquette. Some fist bumps along the line as it's going to be 2 minutes to Hudson Collins and a 2+ to Paquette. 3:03 left here. Tempers flaring late in this game. Tied at 4. There's going to be a 4-on-3 as the timekeepers want to know what's going on now, so they'll ring the buzzer. Referee will go over and sort this one out. 52 seconds left in the penalty to the defenseman Tokessy for the Jets. And then it's Collins and Paquette heading to the box. And now Kelly will come in to serve the 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct for Paquette. So I believe, if I'm doing my math correctly, it'll be 4-on-4 because the first 2 penalties, the roughings each, will counteract. And then Kelly in the box for that misconduct, or that's unsportsmanlike, will put it to 4-on-4 as the Jets win the draw. Back behind the net, Johnston. He'll reverse it around. Lytle Blay will get on it. He'll send that one for Saul. It'll go into the middle, though. Johnston into the corner. Trying to work his way free with it. Johnston circles back once again. Again turns back, and he'll cycle again. As now he gets tangled up with Chenier. It'll go into the corner. Saul will send that one up. It goes off a couple of bodies, and Lytle Blay can't quite handle it. Johnston. Jack Johnston dumps it in. It'll bounce through to the front. Skips on Tessier, but he opts to play it. Almost hopped through him. 2-on-2 down in the corner. 10 seconds left to go on the penalty to Tokessy. As now Vankleek Hill over the line. Ladle Blade trips. And Mahoney will send it ahead, but Saul gets the puck back. Saul sends that one in around behind. As the penalty to Tokessy ends, so it's a power play for the Metcalfe Jets. Behind the Jets' nets. And finally, Mellenhorst will come out with the puck. Or sorry, Howell gets it ahead. Branchot over the line. Taken away from him. And so it'll go down. And Champagne will come out to play it. He'll leave it there. And now it'll be Mellenhorst with it. He'll walk behind his own net. 40 seconds to go. And he'll head that one all the way up. It ramps off the stick of Bisson. And it'll be sent back in by Skyba. He'll leave it there. Champagne skips away from him. And so Allard will have to get it. He'll leave it for Bisson. Bisson working out with it. He'll skip that one ahead. Gagne over the line. Working in. Trying to get that one to the front. He'll make a move and go behind the net. Out into the slot. Just misses the stick of Allard. And it'll come back to the Metcalfe end. 10 seconds to go. Gagne sends that one across. Branchot. Penalty coming to a close. Branchot over the line. He'll drop it for Gagne. Send it back in for Branchot. He wasn't expecting it. Power play expires. Last minute of play here in the third period. Still tied 3-3. Skyba behind the Vankleek Hill end. And now holding the line. Mellenhorst, he can't get it. 2-on-1 for the Cougars. In. Skips off his stick. Out in front off the stick of Champagne. Rebound off the side of the nets. They couldn't bang that one home. 2-on-1 for the Cougars, and they couldn't get anything on it. Mellenhorst. Allard sends that one up the boards. Send it in the middle. Given away. Mahoney takes the shot. It's blocked. Mellenhorst is down. Rebound is through. Mahoney takes the shot. Another save, Champagne. Mahoney is hurt. Mellenhorst is hurt. Mahoney holds the line. Takes that shot. Tipped on. Blocked. And now finally Metcalfe touches up. And Aiden Mellenhorst is down on the ice. But a game-saving block for Aiden Mellenhorst. And this game stays tied with 20 seconds to go. Holy jumping. That was an absolutely wild 45 seconds in the Metcalfe end. Vankleek Hill all over the Cougars. Or Vankleek Hill all over the Jets. Just couldn't find a way to knock that one through as Mellenhorst returns to his feet and is helped off. No weight on that leg. We'll see if he's okay and can return later in the season. He's a big part of this Metcalfe back end, and he's going to go straight to the dressing room. Met there by Griffin Thesson, the third goaltender for the Jets. And now that faceoff will come inside the Metcalfe zone. 20 seconds to go in this one, tied at 4s. Can't get any more exciting than this. Referee talking with the timekeeper's box to make sure we had the right time on the clock. And to see if the player needs to go back into the box. As Desjardins now aggressively pointing at the referees, the captain getting into it. Mahoney coming in as the voice of reason. Still trying to figure out what's up with the referees. They're working on what has to happen here. As now Paquette is going to have to return to the box, I think? Yes. Paquette is going to have to return to the box to serve the remainder of his time, because I believe he received a misconduct on the play. And so Vankleek Hill, both teams actually now short one player. Or not? I'm going to wait until Paquette actually steps into the box to say he's going in. And now he does, and now I can say he's going to the box. So both teams going to be playing a man short for the remainder of this game. Mellenhorst out with an injury as the faceoff is won by the Jets. Goes back behind the net, though. Cougars out in the front. Slot rebound is there. Banging away at it. Everyone's falling around. And Champagne keeps the puck out of the net. I think there were about 10 players laying on the ice by the end of that play. One of them including Derek Champagne. But he stays flat to the ice. Lowers off the bottom of the net. And with 14.8 to go, we get one more faceoff inside the Metcalfe end. the left to Champagne. One back, into the slot. Saul, a shot blocked. Back to the point. Mahoney. He takes a shot. That one's blocked too. That one goes into the corner. Out into the slot. A good tip just wide of the nets. Mahoney. Another shot. Pad save. Rebound. And it comes out to center ice. And that will do it for regulation. We are going to overtime in Metcalfe. What an action-packed third period. Holy cow. Absolutely wild end-to-end action. And some incredible play at the end in front of the net of Derek Champagne. Wow is all I have to say. Somehow this game stays tied, and we're going to an overtime period. I quickly take you the third period's scoring summary. 4-4 is the score. Chatland, Bols, Tokessy, and Curtis Johnston with his first in Junior C. And then Desjardins with 2 and Bissonnette with 2. Get this game to where it is now. And it is 4-4 going into the overtime period. A final exchange of hands and 3-on-3 overtime. Desjardins out to take the draw. It'll be Gagne for the Jets. And it'll be kicked back by Desjardins. Tripped up there with Chenier, and Gertz will pick it up and he'll give it away. Desjardins circling back with it. He'll get it across. Skyba over the line, working against Allard. Skyba behind the net. He'll circle around. Can't get it to the slot. Sent ahead. Gertz was not paying attention to the puck, and so the Cougars will have the puck back. Desjardins. 30 seconds gone. Sent ahead. Tipped away, and away goes Gertz. Over the line. Gertz takes the shot. Stopped and covered by Tessier. Big save there for the Vankleek Hill goaltender. 33 seconds in. We've already had a great chance at either end. That one comes to the right of the Vankleek Hill nets. Another 3-on-3 set out for either team. It'll be one back by the Jets. Tokessy has to go all the way over, and he'll loop outside his own line. He'll send that one across. Howell has to be quick with it, and he'll send that one ahead. Bissol with a good move, cuts backhand, takes a hit, and a couple of extra shots there from Mahoney. We'll send him to the corner. Up ahead. Bissonnette takes the shot, blocked by Tokessy. Bissonnette rips that one around. It'll be picked up by Ladle Blay. Sends that one across. Bissonnette picks it up on the backhand. He'll send that one all the way around, and then Mahoney will have to go back in for it. Fighting against on check there. Mahoney still fighting free with it. Out into the slot, and a good pad save, or actually a good save there. Ladle Blay missed that one, and the Jets are going to ice the puck here. As a pass out front, Ladle Blay actually missed the net on that tip. Just couldn't find its way through. But with 3:35, a minute and a half gone, the Jets ice the puck in overtime. And so out comes Desjardins' line against the line of Gagne, and they'll win the draw. It'll come all the way back. Gagne has to skate hard against Easterbrook, and he'll steal the puck, but he loses his stick in the process. Johnston holding it against the boards as Gagne goes for a new stick. It'll be one back, and Saul brings it ahead. Desjardins to Saul. Saul cuts free into the middle. Desjardins has it. He can't quite find his way to the front of the net. Out in front of the net was jumping out of his crease was Champagne. The Desjardins couldn't stuff it in behind him. Now it'll come back to the point, and it'll just skip outside the line. Easterbrook can't quite get to it. He will, and he'll knock that one free. Saul chips that ahead to Desjardins. Desjardins over the line. Takes that shot. Pad save by Champagne. Picked up by the Cougars behind the net again. Out at the side. Saul to Easterbrook. One-timer. Blockers off the post again. Saul. That time he shoots. It'll go off the blocker of Champagne. Desjardins. The Jets are absolutely gassed. Desjardins behind for Saul. He can't get to the front. It'll go around. Easterbrook. Desjardins is also tired. Both teams absolutely gassed as Desjardins falls, and away goes Allard. The captain, Allard, in on a break. He shoots, and it's a glove save from Tessier. A fantastic chance. And while I have a moment, we're going to quickly run back the third period summary because I'm going to quickly make sure this camera doesn't die. Actually, we're going to leave it and hope that it does not die. But I have the battery backup here just in case. Hopefully this camera can make another 2 minutes as the face-off one to the side, and the Cougars will recover. And they'll bring it ahead. Over the line. Cutting to the middle. Breakaway, and he gets it free. It's on the goal line. It was stopped by Champagne on the line. He had to skate down on the goal line. Almost pulled it up, but it stays out of the net. What an overtime period this is. Wow is all I can say. Face off to the right of Champagne. It'll be won back by the Jets. Tokessy drops it around. Branchot. He's got Gertz up ahead of him. Branchot. Cutting through the middle. Leaves it there for Tokessy. Dylan Tokessy. Walking in. Gets it to Noah Gertz. Gertz takes the shot off the shoulder. And a good save for Tessier. As now out comes Chenier. Chenier over the line. Cutting wide. Drops it there. Takes that shot. Blocked. A good stick there as Lytle Whale cut outside, hit the blue line. Get it across. Chenier to the middle. And he scores! Skyba! An unfortunate way to end the game, but the Jets get the extra point at least. A tough way to end the game for the Metcalfe Jets, but an absolutely exciting game start to finish, and one I think the Jets can be proud of, even if they didn't get quite the result they wanted. Champagne, absolutely one of the stars of this game. And the overtime winner will go to Skyba, his 9th of the season. As this game ends in overtime. And the Vankleek Hill Cougars take the win in the extra frame. I'm just going to wait to see what the final box score was, but it'll be Skyba getting the goal for the Vankleek Hill Cougars, and a very unfortunate way to end this game for the Metcalfe Jets. Eric Skyba, the assistant captain, getting the winner here in this one, as we'll finally move to our fourth and final period summary here in this one. Bringing this back around, 5-4 for the Vankleek Hill Cougars. Owen Chatland, Bryce Bols, Curtis Johnston, and Dylan Tokessy getting the goals for the Metcalfe Jets. Desjardins, Bissonnette getting 2 each, and then Skyba, the overtime winner. And an unfortunate result for the Metcalfe Jets, but they get the extra points. They move to have their 4th point of the season. And something to build on is that really was the first game in a while that they've been in it till the end. And they were able to pull the full 63-46 out of the game. A fantastic effort here from Metcalfe, but that'll do it here in Metcalfe. Upcoming schedule for the Jets. They play tomorrow at North Dundas, Sunday at Almonte in a game everyone is looking forward to, and then next Friday, the 27th, Almonte makes the trip here to the Larry Robinson Arena in Metcalfe, Ontario. You can find that game right here on this Metcalfe Jets Junior C Hockey Team YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me here from Metcalfe, Ontario. My name is Tommy Young. You've been watching Metcalfe Jets Hockey. Thank you so much, and have a great night.